Hey everybody, video here for you today. Hope everybody's doing good out there. And it's just, this news is tough to digest and it is coming fast and furious. I hope everybody's doing well. But today, and not much else to do, me and my brother are home and getting used to the idea. We'll probably be spending a lot of time together and pretty much everything's shut down out here. And it couldn't be more bleak, but things will get better if these drastic measures are taken. But today I wanted to talk about ancient history, and I'm going to be doing that probably every day. So I have a list that I went to about sites that are really kind of unknown, and I have, 10 or 15 on that list, plus my ancient America list. I have a list of Egypt, and I have a 20th century video I'm in the process of making, also Shroud of Turin video. So I have my hands full, but plenty of time now to get them done, since I'm going to be home most of the days here. So today we are going to go down to Vietnam, and I also have a list of countries I've never done an ancient history video on. So this was actually on two lists, but we are going down to Cat Tien today. Right down here next to the river is the archaeological site of Cat Tien, and right down here they have a place where you can view some of the archaeological work. But let's just go down and take a look around. Here's where the site lies today, along the river. They say dating here goes back about maybe 1,600 years. I think it could go back farther. I'll talk about that a little bit here. But I think these roofs cover up places where the tourists can get in, take a look around, but this is the area where the site lies today. Not sure what that building is right there. Appears to be connected. That is the site today. What it looks like. Pretty good view there. Part of the reason I'm making the video today is because I saw this pop up when I was looking for my ancient history news articles to talk about for a video. Probably last week it was. The story came out on the 13th of March here. But let's just read. Here's a look at what they have unearthed here, and this is pretty incredible here. I'll talk about that in a second. But just some basic history. It says the Cat Tien archaeological site was discovered in 1985 and first excavated in the 1990s. It was recognized as a special national relic site in 2014. So all this research here is, in the big picture, is fairly new. It says one of the most precious objects is a stone Linga Yoni statue, which is 2.1 meters in height and weighs 4 tons and is the biggest in Southeast Asia. Another Linga made of quartz weighs nearly 3.5 tons, making it the largest precious gem in the country. But the Linga Yoni monument or statue here, as much as I can gather, this is a Linga and this is a Yoni statue, and it all has to do with procreation and sexuality, and there's some far deeper meanings I have read on this, and you can leave your comments below, but that is a Linga made of copper. Those two items were found at the site. Here's something else that was found at the site, a copper axe and its mold here. Let's just read a little bit about the history here. There's a civilization which flourished between the 4th and 9th centuries AD, spread from Lam Vien highlands to the upper Dong Ne area and the Can Geo seaport. Apart from the temples, which were built following the cult of Brahma, we have found many statues made from different materials, as well as golden and silver ornaments at the site. Scientists have found many ornaments of gold and silver carved with deities, holy animals, flower, Hindu mythological characters. Other objects of bronze and ceramic and stone were also found. An intriguing question that makes the site a mystery is who these people were. We'll take a look at some of the other artifacts found here. This is a stone linga that was found. Looks like there's a design on it, and I wonder if size mattered in these objects here. Once again, this Yoni statue, and I think this is the one that weighs 4 tons. And have we seen this type of design anywhere else? But let's just go on to some other things that were found here. Here's a ceramic burial jar that was found at the site here. Still in pretty good shape. Looks like it's cracked a little there at the bottom. a large crystal Linga, and you notice the design there on the front of it. What does that represent? Here are a couple of the bricks they found from the towers that were at this site. And this one here I find very interesting. This is a statue of Uma riding the buffalo monster, as it is called. Is this a cosmological story here? Pretty interesting there. Let's move on. Here's another website I will leave below, but here are some of the amazing artifacts they found at the site. Gold, silver, bronze, copper. Seems they were pretty good metal workers. Here are some other things. That's pretty interesting. Does that represent the sun or something else? That's a pretty interesting design on a golden artifact that maybe goes back 1,500 years, according to what they guess is the age of this place. Here's a look at the stone walls they found here when they dug down. Pretty interesting design. And here is a look from the tourist site here, the tourist center, where people can come visit. Now, we have seen many cultures that kind of built over older ruins on riverways. Just because you have dating here that is pretty strong, that the evidence is it's 1,500 years old. Was there a previous group at this site? Seems like a pretty ideal location here. Well, I think that's the way it was here. When was this Lingam Yoni statue in reverence to people? When was it worshipped? Well, it could have been worshipped all the way through time, but it really goes back pretty far into history. It says the reverence for Yoni, states Jones and Ryan, is probably pre-Vedic, and this is a Lingam Yoni statue, actually on Wikipedia's page here, that was found at Cat Tien. It says, according to David Lemming, the Yoni worship tradition dates to the pre-Vedic period over the 4000 BC to 1000 BC period. The Yoni has served as a divine symbol from ancient times, and it may well be the oldest spiritual icon, not only in India, but across many ancient cultures. Now, I found this site very interesting, and this was on a list of sites that are not well known that I'm going to be covering over the next weeks. And as I said, a lot of time for making videos coming up, but what is this made out of? That's pretty fascinating there. I think this site goes pretty far back into time. All the gold and silver, bronze, copper artifacts seems culture had been here for a long time. That is my video on Cat Tien here in Vietnam. I don't think I've covered Vietnam before, but I could be mistaken. 1,700 videos, I have lost track. It has gotten totally out of control. But I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you are all staying safe. And I should have a lot more to come in the upcoming weeks. Hope to hear from you in the comments section. Hope you thought that was interesting. You all have a very safe day.